Mohammed. Uncle Mohammed. Okay.
I have someone named Uncle Muhammad.
You do?
Yeah. He's my dad.
Okay. Can you take a seat over there for me? Thank you, Isaiah. Isaiah said he's bored.
Yeah, I know that.
Yes.
That's the problem I have.
I felt bored too when I got here. Yeah, but that was before I ate like 6 packs of chips. Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Because
Vickie.
Because of what?
Because of the book Adama loves Akara.
Adama loves Akara.
And the print for Amy.
And a print for Amy. Okay. All right. So we're here to meet a very special person. Her name is
Vickie.
Yes, she is the author of the book.
Yes. I'm bored because there's nothing to play or nothing to watch.
Okay, so very, very soon you're going to have something to listen to.
And a book.
All right. She's going to read the book for us. Okay? Don't worry, we're going to get the book in like a Nintendo form very soon.
Adama's world.
Yeah, we'll get it on the Switch. Yes, we will. All right? So this is exciting because guess what? It happens to be Black History Month. Right? You guys have heard about Black History Month? You talked about Martin Luther King.
Rosa Parks.
Okay, who else?
Colvin.
Okay.
Miss Harriet Copeland.
Okay.
Mitzi Copeland.
Okay.
Who
Who else we been
Nelson
talking about?
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
George Washington.
George Washington
All
Carter.
right.
Okay, but guess what? Amanda Gorman. Okay. We got a black girl in there, yeah? Okay. What else? Well, guess what? We have someone who's making our own history.
Oh, gosh.
Where you guys from?
Sierra Leone, West Africa.
And we have some people from Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And we just got some Kenyans in the house. We have Nigeria in the house. So we do have people from our continent. And here we have, I like my cheerleader over there. And now, we have someone very special who's from Sierra Leone.
Oh, you?
Yes.
That's a good one, Khadija. That's a good one. I know I'm special. But guess what? We have someone even more special. She has written books. You can find her on TV. And she's doing a whole lot to bring attention to our little Sierra Leone. It's not every time that you have to read about those old people that you never met, right?
And those white people.
Which one of
Those white people.
She didn't go there. She just went there. She just went there.
The white people.
Let me tell you.
That makes fun of our skin color.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, we're gonna have a session for Khadija later. She's gonna pour out everything on her mind, okay? We have someone special. Who here has met Martin Luther King?
Man.
No!
Vickie, right? Who here can say they have met Vickie Remoe? There you go. Guys, they can go through the back if they want. They can go through the back door. That's okay. That's okay. Come on, guys. You can go to the back. Hi. Hi, guys. Find a chair. I can sit on the floor wherever you come to. Okay. In this room, we have a lot of great Sierra Leoneans, great people from West Africa. We have an actor. We have an actor in here. Do you believe that? We have an author. We have a TV personality. We have a doctor in here.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
No. We have a doctor from Sierra Leone. How about Dr. Mafudia Soiree right here? But we're here today to hear from our own celebrity, our own TV host, our own sister, and a friend from Sierra Leone. She has a little boy named Olu. We're here to hear from Miss Vickie Remoe.
Yay! Yay! Come on. Sound.
Let's welcome her. Come on, guys.
Yay! Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. Kushe, Bua, Piari. Everything. Sorry? Kushe. Who knows what kushe means? Wrong. Wrong. Kushe means well done. Kushe means well done. So well done. Well done for coming. Hello. Wait, you know that? Kushe means well done. Kushe, well done. Well done for coming. Thank you so much. This is so overwhelming. When Inez said, oh, Vickie, you should come and do a book launch. We'll have something for the kids. I was like, okay, that's nice. But this is like really beautiful. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule, in the pandemic, in the cold, because for me, this is very, very cold. I'm used to, 85 degrees, 87 degrees. So to have 27, 30, these are new numbers. Very, very new numbers. But thank you so much for coming. And yes, happy Black History Month. Yeah. Yeah. So how many people here have read Adama Loves Akara? Yes? 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 Okay. Do you remember any of the other characters in the book?
No.
Hey, my sister. My sister, take your time. Okay. What's your name? Khadija. Khadija, what is the other character in the book? Who else besides Adama? Who else is in the book? Do you remember? What's Adama's father's name? Come on, I'll tell you. Adamu. What's Adama's father's name?
Adamu.
Yay! Well done. And who else is in the book?
Grandma Fatima.
Gani Fatmata. That's right. And they're a family. And where does this family come from?
My mom's name is Fatima.
Where?
Sierra Leone, West Africa.
Where?
Sierra Leone.
I can't hear you. Where's it from?
Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much. Okay, so Adama and her dad and her grandma are from Sierra Leone. This is a map of Sierra Leone. How many people have been to Sierra Leone before? About half the room have been to Sierra Leone.
And at the back of the book at the end, it's how to make Akara.
That is true. There's a recipe at the end of the book.
And then we see how it looks like.
That's true. Okay, In Sierra Leone, does anybody know any towns in Sierra Leone? Yes. What's your name? What's your name?
Namina.
Namina. What town do you know?
Freetown.
Freetown. Who here is from Freetown? Okay. Who else is from who else knows other towns in Sierra Leone? Okay. What town do you know?
Cape Town.
No, that's in South Africa. Not very close. Who else? Okay. What's your name?
Whoa.
Wait. Oh, Bo. Okay. Bo Town in the house. Yes. High five. High five. That's right. Bo Town. My grandfather went to school in Bo Town. Okay. What's your name? Christian. What town do you know? Well, no, that's close. There's a town in Sierra Leone called Kenema, which almost sounds like Kenya, so I will give you half points. Okay? So Kenya is a country in East Africa, but there's a town in the east of Sierra Leone called Kenema. So we're here. This is Freetown. Bo is here in the south, and Kenema is over here in the east. Do we know any other towns in Sierra Leone? I see a hand back there. Sorry? Kailao, that's right. Kailao is all the way over here in the east. Kailao, it's almost close to Liberia. Any other, sorry, what? McKinney in the building! Yes! Wait, what's your name? Grace? Grace, that's such a great answer because you know, my grandmother is from a family in McKinney, so I like McKinney. McKinney is a great town. It's a great town. It's a very great town. Any other towns from Sierra Leone that we know in this building? Okay? Anybody? That's all y'all know? Close, close. Liberia is on the border of Sierra Leone. It's another country. Oh, you're looking at the map, so you're cheating? Don't cheat. Any other towns in Sierra Leone that you know? No? I have one hand back there. What's your name? Simon. What town do you know? Connaught, yes! You know, what is Connaught famous for? Who knows? What? What's Connaught famous for? Diamonds! Woohoo! Connaught is famous for diamonds. Big, big diamonds. 200-carat diamonds. 800-carat diamonds. Big, big diamonds. The only thing sometimes when they find the diamonds, 2 weeks later they tell you it's not a diamond, it's a rock. Anyway, so those are some towns in Sierra Leone, and one of the reasons why I put the map in here is so that when you're reading the story with your parents, maybe they'll see their town that they grew up in, and they can say, oh, I'm from this town, and you can talk about Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone is on the west coast of Africa. It has lots of towns, and it's the home country of Adama and her family. Okay, who's ready to read Adama Loves Akara? I am.
I read it with my mom.
You did? How many people here made Akara after they read the story? Yeah, Akara. Did you make some at home? Was it good?
I made Akara multiple
Yes. You made Akara multiple times? Wow. Okay. Is there like an Akara addiction going on?
No.
No? Okay. You're not a fan of Akara? Okay. You didn't taste it? Who made the Akara for you? Ain't no.
I think she's gonna go get some Akara.
Wait, Uda no make Akara for you. Where you, mama? She's at work right now. We go get, I'll have to write some notes. Please. She's working in the nursing home? Okay. I'll write some notes. Sorry. But you know what? We're going to have Akara today, so don't worry. You'll get some. Okay. So before I read the story, I want to tell you a little history about Akara. Who knows where Akara comes from? Banana. Bananas, Banunus. I know that song, by the way. Yeah. Sierra Leone is one of the countries that makes akara, but it's not the originator of akara. Who wants to take a guess? Where does akara come from? No, close. Yes. Ghana, no. Yes, you make it with banana. And I'll tell you the story. So, in Sierra Leone, there are two types of akara. There's akara made from beans, which originally that recipe comes all the way from Nigeria. So that's why it's called akara. You were close, I know. The recipe that we have, though, this other recipe that's in this book, is only made in Sierra Leone and in Jamaica. Can anyone tell me how come Sierra Leone and Jamaica have the same akara recipe? What happened?
Because there's more banana trees.
That's part of the answer. Yes?
I don't like bananas, but bananas.
That's also near, but not quite. So, Freetown, which is the capital city of Sierra Leone, was originally founded by people, black men and women, who had previously been slaves. Okay? The reason why it's called Freetown is because 230 years ago, African Americans and black people from Canada who had fought on the side of the British during the American War for Independence were living in Nova Scotia because they had been promised freedom after the American War for Independence. But we all know that the British lost the war. So all the black people who had fought on the side of the British during the American War for Independence could not gain their freedom in America because the British had lost. So all of those people moved to Canada, to a town called Nova Scotia. And 230 years ago, they got on boats and they sailed from Nova Scotia to what is now Freetown. And when they got there, they planted a tree. What kind of tree did they plant? Close.
Plantain.
No, close. Who knows what tree they planted in the middle of Freetown when they got there? Oh, somebody's brain back is like, ooh, I know this. What tree did they plant? The cotton tree, which is the most important landmark in the middle of Freetown. Once they got there, another group of people known as the Maroons, who were revolutionary black people who were very anti-slavery. They had fought the British many times and moved to the mountains in Jamaica, and they were known as the Maroons, and they set up their own mini colony against the plantation owners. The Maroons also got on boats, and they moved to Freetown to join those who were already there. While you may not be able to find it in a history book, I believe that our akara recipe, because it can only be found in Jamaica as banana fritters and also in Sierra Leone, it is my belief, because I said so, that this exchange and connection between the Maroons who came to settle in Freetown and those who were already there is what brought about this banana akara. So the banana akara connects Sierra Leone and Jamaica through this shared history. And I found this out because after I wrote the book, I sent it to my friend whose name is Nakwe, and she used to be a teacher. And she's from Jamaica, and we met, well, she's Jamaican American, and we met in college at Haverford, which is not too far away from here. And when I sent her this and she saw the recipe, she said, "Oh girl, them just some banana fritters." And I was like, "You have this?" She's like, "Yeah, we have them in Jamaica. Y'all ain't special?" I was like, "Great, well, okay." Okay, so, and the reason also why I know that this has to be connected to our past and to the new world is because in Nigeria, they don't make banana akara. They don't make it in the Gambia. They don't make it in Ghana. They don't make it anywhere else. So I believe that the only reason why you can only find this particular recipe in Sierra Leone and in Jamaica is because of our shared connection to slavery and emancipation. So that's a little Black history for you about food and culture. Yes?
Did Freetown get its name from freedom?
Yes! Oh my God, why are you so smart? What's your name?
Lola?
Lola. Yes, exactly. They named it Freetown because this is where the Black people who left the Americas and Canada and North America and England and Jamaica and the Caribbean, when they got to Freetown, they knew that they would be free. So freedom, Freetown, town of the frees. Free people, yes.
Maybe they named Freetown because it's meant for free people that are Africans, so they stay away from the Americans that are not nice to them.
Yes, that's why. Yes, sweetie.
What's emancipation?
Emancipation is just another fancy way of saying freedom. You know, there was the Emancipation Proclamation here in the U.S. that said, why are you making a face? That set people free. One last comment and then we'll read the book.
So, I forgot.
It's okay. So today what we know as Sierra Leone, 230 years ago, wasn't the entire map of Sierra Leone. So 230 years ago, this wasn't Sierra Leone. 230 years ago, only this part, which is now Freetown, was Sierra Leone. Okay? And then over time, now this is how we have a whole country that is now Sierra Leone, which is where we're all from, or our parents are from. Okay? Should we read the book now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, sorry. Lola is from Nigeria? Lola, you're welcome. I just want you to know me and you are also from Nigeria. My father was born in Lagos, so.
Well, Lola's not my whole name.
Is it Abilola? Is it Abilola? Abimbola? What is it? Lola Day. Okay, please always tell us your whole name. Don't treat us like we're white people. Eh? Tell us your whole name so we can say it. Okay. So this is Adama Loves Akara. If you're not very tall, I would advise you to come closer. I see some not very tall people back there. Do you want to come closer? Yes? No? Okay. Because you may not be able to see. Okay. So I'm going to read the book, and if you have any questions, are you going to be able to remember the questions till the end?
Yes.
Yes? Are you going to want to ask your questions while I'm reading, or should we wait till the end?
The end.
Okay, so just remember your question, okay?
Ask the questions when you're reading. No. Isaiah. No.
What's your name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. I will remember your face, Isaiah.
Hey, this is Isaiah in my school.
Yeah? Okay. Can everybody see the cover? Can you see the book? Yes.
She's
Okay.
eating Akara.
She sure is. Okay. Adama Loves Akara by Vickie Remoe, illustrated by Luceni Kalon. So Luceni Kalon is an artist and an illustrator who is in Freetown. When I wanted, you know, if you want to make a children's book, you don't just need words, you also need pictures. So after I wrote the words, I shared it with him and asked him if he could bring them to life, and he illustrated them. So to illustrate means it's more than drawing. It's basically to capture the story visually. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me say it, Lola. Okay. Adama Loves Akara. Okay, we've already talked about the map of Freetown, the map of Sierra Leone, and Freetown, which is on the continent of Africa. Wait, are we all gonna just read this out loud?
You read it.
Okay, you sure? Okay, because you know if.
You read it.
Okay, I'll read it, but if you.
Wait, why don't we read one page and you read one page?
Okay, should we do that?
Nah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so oh,
No.
okay. You're very Sierra Leonean in this room. I love your energy. Love this energy. Okay, I'm going to read it, and then if anybody has any questions, yes, Isaiah.
How about when you read the pages and then like once we go to the next page, you pick someone to read it?
Okay, does that work? I read. Come on, you guys. Thank you. Okay, I'll read it. Okay. Gosh. All right, Adama loves Akara. I know you guys are American, so you want to say Akara. It's Akara, please. Thank you. Do that for me, please. Akara. Thank you. Okay. Adama is smart, tall, and fast. She loves what? Akara. Adama's father is who? Adamu. Adamu loves what?
Akara.
Adamu loves Akara too. Yeah. Does your dad or mom carry you on their neck like this?
My dad.
When you were young? Yeah?
My dad.
Okay.
My dad says I'm too heavy.
Oh, man.
I'm too heavy.
Tell him to go to the gym.
My dad is skinny.
I told him on Friday.
Okay. When Adama and Adamu play a game, the winner's prize is what?
Akara.
Do you play games with your parents? Yeah? No?
Yes.
No? Yes? Okay.
I play checkers.
Checkers? Okay, what games do you play? Checkers? Okay, cool. All right. Adama and Adamu like to play Can You Spell? Can you spell?
No. Yes.
I can.
They spell words every day. The word for today is what?
Akara.
Okay, now, can you see the book that Adama and Adamu are holding?
Yeah.
What's the name of the book they're holding?
I can barely even see it.
Spell.
The Adventures of Ella Cobolo.
They are reading a book called The Adventures of Ella Coblo. Is there anyone in this room who knows who Ella Coblo is?
No.
Really?
No.
What are your parents teaching you?
They're teaching us math.
Math? Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna take a guess.
Okay.
Maybe is she one of the people who made Africans better again?
What's your name?
Khadijah.
Khadijah said that maybe Ella Coblo is one of the people who made Africans better again. Please give this young woman a round of applause. Thank you. Ella Coblo was a Sierra Leonean princess who went on to become the first woman in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, to be in cabinet and in parliament. She was born in a town called Moyamba. Her father was a king, and she got married. She was one of 4 wives.
She was a natural prince. Wait, she was a natural prince.
Yes.
She was a natural
Yes, scandalous. So, she was a natural princess. Her father was a king, and she got married to another king in another town, okay? And because that's how we do in Africa. We got more than one wife.
My mom married one dad.
So Ella, wait, let me tell you the story. So Ella Coblo was one of 4 wives to this king. And then her father died. And so there was no one to sit on the throne. So she said to her husband, now look, I love you and all, but I'm going to be queen. So she left her husband and went back to her town, and she tried to become queen. But what did the evil old men say?
No.
No. Can't be a queen.
Thank you. It's like you. Thank you. It's like you were there. They said you can't be queen because you're a woman. And she was like, well, I know that's what you think, but I'm going to be queen anyway. Yes.
How did her father die?
That part of the story has not been written. I want to say old age. Yes, Lola.
I think I also know why.
Why?
Probably back at that time, women weren't treated correctly.
Yes.
They didn't have the right to vote.
Exactly.
And a lot of stuff they couldn't do.
That's very true. Women didn't have a lot of rights, but legally, she was legally allowed to become queen. Yes, Khadijah.
Maybe they said, you can't be a queen, and I'm doing my nails, so go walk off.
Not I'm doing my nails. So Princess Ella said, you know what? I'm going to be queen because it's my right to be queen. So she contested for election, and she won. Everybody voted for her. But you know what the evil men said? They said, we know you're the queen, you won, but we're not going to give you your crown and your staff. And what did Ella do? She took them to court. She went all the way to court in England.
Good.
Yes, because we got to fight for our rights.
Good.
And she won the case, and they said she could be queen, and those evil men needed to give her her crown and her staff. So that's how she became queen of, I think it's called Kuyembe Chiefdom in Moyamba district. She went on to be an advocate for education for girls. She became the first woman lawmaker in Sierra Leone and the first woman in cabinet, meaning the people who decide what's happening in the country. And she became the first woman on the entire African continent, sub-Saharan Africa, to be both a lawmaker and a member of cabinet. And the reason why this story is in Adama Loves Akara is because I wanted to share it with you guys so that when you were looking at this, you'd be like, who is this? Who is this? What is that? There's like a little tiny picture of Ella in there. So next time you go home, I want you to ask your parents to Google Ella Koblo Gulama so that you could learn more about her history, okay?
Good. The old people, we go to jail and they go
Now that we've learned about the adventures of Ella Koblo, we'll keep reading the story. Yes.
I tried Googling how her dad died just now, but it didn't work.
We don't know how her daddy died, girl. Her daddy just passed. Okay, now we move on. That was a segue into a little bit of Black history for you. Okay. Adama and Adamu like to play Can You Spell? They spell words every day. The word for today is Akara. Granny Fatmata makes the best Akara. What does she put?
banana, flour, baking powder,
She puts bananas. She puts bananas, flour, and baking powder too. She fries the akara in oil. Now here's another trick question for you. The lapa or wrapper that Granny Fatmata is wearing, what do you call that in Sierra Leone? This kind of cloth. Close. No, that's the actual skirt, but the textile, what is it called? It's called gara, like what you're wearing now. See that? It's the same kind of technique. And gara is a way that we make textile in Sierra Leone. So if you look at the book, Adama is wearing a gara dress. Adamu is wearing, if we ever see her pants, gara pants. So next time when you go home or you go to Sierra Leone, you tell your mom to make a dress for you that is a gara dress, okay?
I have that already.
You have it already? Okay, then you're winning. You're already winning in life.
I want more.
You want more?
I want
Okay, then you got to ask them for more.
Want proof that we're Africans and we can save the world.
Yes, Khadijah says she wants proof they're African and they can save the world. Khadijah, you and me, we right here.
I already started saving.
So Adama is here. Granny Fatmata, may I have some akara, please? Why did she have to say please? She loves her so much. That's true.
Because it's like to ask without please.
Yeah, it's good to be polite.
Respect your elders.
That girl, you live in an African home, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yes, Lola.
It doesn't actually matter that just that you say your manners. I mean, like, she's just a nice person.
Oh, Adama's just a nice person? That's true. Okay, Khadijah.
Or maybe it's because she has to say please, because or else she's gonna get that bell.
Yes.
Oh.
Children don't say.
Khadijah says if you don't say please, you're gonna get that belt. Again. Khadijah, let's not say that in public, okay? Akara is Akara, asks Adama kindly. Yes, you may have some Akara, Akara, says Granny Fatmata with a smile. Adama and Adamu sit on the veranda. They eat the brown akara from an old newspaper. You said ew? Why? What's ew?
Maybe they didn't have plates or something.
No, so in Sierra Leone, okay, maybe they don't do this anymore, but when I was your age and I was coming from school, if you're buying food on the streets, akara is one of the things you would buy on the streets, and they usually put it on newspaper because the newspaper can like absorb the oil. It's like a way of recycling, people. We're recycling the old newspaper, okay, to save the environment. Thank you. It's very clean. Adama and Adamu love akara. Okay, now we have words in the story. Who wants to tell me the words in the story? Okay, can you read one of the words in the story?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Khadijah?
Adama, Adamu.
Okay.
Okay, I think. Banana.
Okay.
Fatmata and father.
Okay.
Smart, fast, Akara, granny.
Okay. Can you do father? High five. Good job. Okay. Do you want to try one of these words? Can. Can you say can?
Can.
Yes, you can.
But Aqua doesn't look like that.
I know. You sure? Do you want to choose a word? Akara. Yep, it's right there. Are you going to read one now? Do you want to use one of the challenging words? Ooh.
No. Yes. I can use.
Okay.
Yes. Powder and newspaper.
Good job. Okay. Do you want to do a challenging word? Mm-hmm. I like this one.
Loves.
Loves.
Newspaper, soda, spell, and smile.
What's your name? You want to read all the words?
Simon.
Simon. Okay. You want to choose a word?
Fries.
That's true. Where is that? Point it out for me. Prize.
Smile?
Smile. That's right. Yes, Lola.
I want to do a challenging word.
Okay. Challenging words are over here. But you don't win any money when you say it right. Over here. They're not challenging? Well, not if you're like
this
really
side or this side?
this side.
These are all not challenging.
I know. They're
literally say them
challenging
all.
if you're 4.
Prize, flower, loves, games, play, soda, spells, smile, powder.
Thank you, Lola. Thank you. Oh, okay. You want to try a word, Daniel? Which word do you want to choose? Play. That's like my favorite thing. Well done. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. And if you haven't already done the Akara challenge, please remember to make your children Akara.
I love it.
You do?
I love
Okay.
it.
You love Akara? Me too.
It looks like a pen.
Okay. And then we'll move on. This is the end of this story. Okay. Do you have any questions about this story?
No. No.
You say no and then you put your hand up?
No.
I think I say no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Christian.
Christian. I'm sorry, Christian. Okay, Christian, what's your question?
Why do they make Akara a different shape than the real shape?
How do they make Akara a different shape? You know, Akara is a very interesting and tricky thing. Depending on how you hold your spoon or spatula over the pot, it can come out in some really
I know.
weird shapes.
I think I know.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yes, Khadija.
Maybe it's because of how you either how you put it in the pot or how you like mix it in the pot.
Yeah, usually we don't really mix the Akara. We just let it like fry and then we like flip it over. But it all depends on, you know, how you want your Akara to come out.
Is this based on a real life story?
Is this based on a real story? No, it's not based on a real story. However, I think that learning is really important, and parents who help their children to learn is even more important. So and stories about girls are very important to me. So I wanted to write a story that celebrated a girl who loved learning and who spent time learning with her family. Yes,
Do you
Khadija.
have any series or is this just your only book?
This is my first book. Yes, sweetie. Why do people make Akara? Because people are hungry?
Food.
Because it's a snack. It's like a snack. Yes, sweetie. My next book is already made. Hello? Do we have any other questions in the back? Yes, sweetie.
Can children make Akara?
Yes, but with supervision, because you have to use fire, and so I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself with hot oil and fire.
Yeah, that's why I know.
Yeah, so you get your parents to help you. Yes, Lola?
I wanted to say now I know why those are challenging words.
Okay, why are...
Because I think the book is meant for someone that speaks Yoruba.
So what?
I think I know why, because maybe it's because the book's for someone that speaks Yoruba.
Well, the books are for younger children, so kids who are learning to read. So the one sound, so it's the sound in the book that you hear a lot. What phoneme do you hear a lot? Ah, right, the ah sound, right? So it's Adama, Akara, Adamu, Fatmata, yes, short sound A. So if you're learning to read, you know that your vowel sounds can either make a long sound or a short sound. Exactly. So when you get a short sound, you know that it's ah. And so I wanted to write this book that would both show Sierra Leonean culture, but also help early readers, kids like you who are maybe a little younger as well, familiarize themselves with the ah sound.
Can we get the books for free?
I think you already have the book.
I don't. But the
Well, then you'll get them when
what
you're
about
going.
the second book?
You can take it home with you.
Yay.
Okay.
Even the second book.
Oh, wait, there's Akara coming. Is that Akara coming? Yeah, Akara is on the road. Okay, please go. Should we wait for the Akara to go around the room? Yes, do you have a question? Please go. Okay, we're going to have a 5-minute bathroom break or 10-minute. Oh, Lord. Yes. Sure. We can do that. What do you want to do?
Please.
Okay.
I want two.
Okay.
So,
one of
the
the
same or not two?
Not two different books.
Okay, well,
yeah.
we want
Okay. To whom? Who should I make the first one to?
Simon.
To Simon. Simon.
Pauline.
So one to Simon and one to Pauline?
Yes.
Okay.
She can take.
I got an autograph from a famous author.
Yes, you did. Oh my God.
Miss Vickie gotta get back.
You take
Okay,
this shit
okay.
off.
So
Let's
this
take
one
the
is for
picture.
Simon and this one is for Pauline.
Okay.
Okay.
Come, let's have
Oh,
a picture.
we'll take a good picture real
Yeah.
quick with a professional photographer.
Yeah.
Wanna get in it?
And a professional author.
And I say to you, for this, the way I know that.
Thank you.
Hey.
Okay, school is back in session. Did everybody get a break? Yes? You're good? Khadijah. Khadijah the character.
I don't give book.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of them don't pay. It's plenty of them
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Are we ready for book number 2? Yeah. Yay. Are we? Yes, this is the last book.
We're getting ready to round this up. Come on.
Okay, so school is back in session, or class is back in session.
Book time is in session.
Book time is in session, okay? So this is my second book. It's called A Print for Ami. Not Amy, please. Ami, because no. This not a Amy. This not a Amy.
Not a Amy, it's Ami.
Na Ami. Like Adama. Not to Amy, na Ami.
Amina?
I don't like. It's Ami, like Adama, like Amara, like Adamu. In Sierra Leone, we tend to use the short vowel A sound for names. So every time you see an A in front of a Sierra Leonean person's name, it's never A. No, it's always A, not A. Exactly. Adama.
Not a A.
Not so A na A. High five, Khadijah. Yes, sweetie.
I have a friend named Amina.
There you go. Now the same name. Amina. Aminata. Ami. Okay. So a print for Ami. Oh. Let me do production stuff. Okay. It's a microphone. Okay, so I'm going to bring this doll to explain to you about. Okay, it didn't move. I know be while I move for don't. Okay. So, in Sierra Leone, there are 16 ethnic groups.
What's ethnic mean there? I don't know that.
Okay, so there are 16 ethnic groups in Sierra Leone. I think sometimes they say 17, but for me, I like to say 16 because I think it's 16. Okay? What is an ethnic group? An ethnic group, yes? Want to take a try?
I was gonna name 2.
Oh, okay, give me an example of an ethnic group.
Mende and Creole.
Mende and Creole are 2 ethnic groups in Sierra Leone. Does anybody know any other ethnic groups from Sierra Leone? Timni and Fula, hello, yes. Okay, so we have Fula, we have Timni, we have Mende, we have Creole. Do we know any other ethnic groups from Sierra Leone?
No.
Yes, we do.
I don't.
Yes, we do. Remember before we talked about Kono? Kono is a town, but Kono. Sorry? So, okay, I love it. So, we have so. Sometimes also people call it susu or so. Soso or susu, same ethnic group. So we have the Sosos, we have the Fulas, the Timnis, the Mendes, the Creoles. Any other ones, you know? We have the Konos, who are from Kono. Okay. Do you know any others? Madingo! Yeah! Yes, Madingo! Yes. Do we know any other ones? Yes, sweetie. Limba, I will tell you, the last president of Sierra Leone, the former president of Sierra Leone, Ernest Bai Koroma, was a Limba. He was from the Limba ethnic group. Yes, sweetie. Sorry? Gizi. Yes, we have the Gizis in Sierra Leone. They are also in Liberia. Loka, yes! Yes, we also have the Lokas in Sierra Leone. We also have, yes, the Shabro. The Shabros are where the current president of Sierra Leone, Julius Maada Bio, is from the Shabros. So the last president was Limba. The current president is Shabro. Any other ones you remember? Vai! Oh my God! Oh my God! You have the best ones! I love it! Yes, the Vais. We also have an ethnic group called the Kurankos, and they're up in the north. We also have another ethnic group called the Yalunkas. Okay? Is that everybody, you think? Who's missing? Have you ever heard of an ethnic group called Creams? The Creams, K-R-I-M.
Cream that you eat?
No. Huh? No. No, Cream, K-R-I-M, is an ethnic group from Sierra Leone. Any others here? Do you feel like we've covered all of them? No. No? What's missing?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I think that's about all of them. If any of them, if another one comes to mind, I'll tell you. But yes, Sierra Leone has 16 ethnic groups. And in Sierra Leone, it's very common for people of all ethnic groups to get married and have children and live together and play together. And so even though you have some ethnic groups are from one particular town, they live everywhere and we all share the one big Sierra Leone, okay? Like here in the US, you have different ethnic groups. You have African Americans, you have white Americans, you have Jewish Americans, you have Latino Americans, Chinese Americans, Japanese Americans.
We don't talk about the white Americans, though.
We don't talk about...
They're Rusa.
Oh, stop, Khadijah! Okay, so Sierra Leone has 16 ethnic groups. My family is a mixed bag of different ethnic groups. So on my father's side, my father is Creole, and he was born in Nigeria. And my mother is Timni, and she was born in a small town, I think it's called Makeni, in the north. So this book is a celebration of my father's ethnic group, the Creoles. So the Creoles are maybe the smallest ethnic group in Sierra Leone. But the language of the Creoles is the language that everybody speaks in Sierra Leone. So no matter where you go in Sierra Leone, you'll find people who speak Creole, okay? And sorry?
What about Mende?
Mendes are usually, you can find Mendes all over Sierra Leone, but not everybody speaks Mende. But almost everybody in Sierra Leone speaks Creole, okay? So this Ami is a Creole, is from the Creole ethnic group, okay? This is the traditional dress of Creole women.
Can it be different colors?
Yeah, it can be any color. There are different kind of prints.
I forgot.
What makes a print is this embroidery at the top, okay? And the pattern at the bottom. There are different types of prints, and we're gonna see the different types of prints in the book. And patterns, okay? So when I was growing up in Sierra Leone and I was your age, my grandmother was a seamstress. Do you know what a seamstress is?
One of the people that makes dresses and also people that alternate them.
Yes, so a seamstress or a tailor is someone who sews dresses. And most people in Sierra Leone, they don't really buy their clothes from the shop. Most people in Sierra Leone, they buy the fabric. So if you were living in Sierra Leone and you were having your birthday party, or it was Eid, or it was Christmas or Easter, your family would probably go to a street called Malamatomos Streets. It's a market. And it's a market for textiles. When you go to the market, you'll see all kinds of textiles, including prints. Okay? And so you would buy your prints and you take it to who to make it? You take it to a seamstress or a tailor, and they will make your dress. So today's story, we're going to read about Ami, who is getting her very first print dress.
How old was she when she got her first dress?
Ami was 6 years old when she got her first dress. Okay? So Ami was 6 years old. Okay. Can I tell you a little bit of history about the Creole people of Sierra Leone? Yes. Remember we talked about how African Americans and people from Jamaica called the Maroons went to Freetown? Okay. So the people who live in Sierra Leone who belong to the Creole ethnic group, they are descendants of slaves. Okay? They are descendants of those people who got on the boats 230 years ago and left Nova Scotia to go and settle in Freetown and plant that cotton tree that we talked about. Yes, sweetie?
Were they immigrating?
Yes, so they immigrated. They left the New World where most of the black people were still slaves, and they moved to Sierra Leone so they could be free there. So the descendants of those people who got off those ships, we know them in Sierra Leone as Creole. The reason why Creole sounds a lot like English, some of the words are the same, is because so many of them came from, where did they come from? Yes, a lot of them came from America.
I am Creole.
You are Creole, congratulations. So this is how Creole women dress when they're wearing their traditional costume, okay? I mean, this maybe is a little fly. It's a little less fly than this, but this is the style. It has this stitching and embroidery at the top, and then it has a colorful print at the bottom. Sometimes it's a print of an onion. Sometimes it's a print of a bottle. Sometimes it's a print of, does anybody here know what black tumbler is? I know the people in the back do. You don't know. But black tumbler, which they called something leather in English, I don't know. Now black tumbler. Sometimes it's black tumbler. Sometimes it's a feather. So basically the prints can be anything that is important for Creole life, okay? So this is the print and this is the embroidery. All right, so we're gonna read about this print dress that Ami had made. Let me see if I can move her back to her. Okay, very sturdy. Okay, so now we're going to read a print for Ami. What short vowel sound do you hear already in the name of the book? What's the short vowel sound we're going to practice? No, a print for Ami. We already did A. That's true. We're going to do the short vowel sound I, what's the short vowel sound for I? E, right? E. So Ami, E, like India, right? Yes, like India, like ink. Like Indiana Jones. I'm tired with your business. Inside, yes. Okay, so we're going to read a print for Ami. What country is Ami from? Okay, just want to make sure. Hello. Okay, so again, Ami is from what country?
Sierra Leone.
Oh my God, flurries. Ami don't know nothing about no flurries. Yes. Okay. So we're going to start reading now. Ami has a big, beautiful grin. What is a grin? A smile. So she's like this. Ami has a big, beautiful grin. She is getting her first print.
Well, that explains why she has a grin.
That's right. Okay. Ami and her mother, Titi, took a taxi to meet Sisi BC. I'm going to read that again. Ami and her mother, Titi, took a taxi to meet Sisi BC. Sisi BC. Yes. What does Sisi mean? You forgot? Why do we say Sisi? What does Sisi mean? Sisi Tsangayes. Is that what they say to you at home?
Yeah.
They say you Tsangayes? You Tsangayes? You know the Yagi word? You know the Yagi word, you Tsangayes. What's your name? Davida Tsangayes. Okay. Okay, so in Sierra Leone, when you are talking to a person who is a woman who is older than you, whose age you do not know, you cannot just go and call her Titi. Is she your equal? No, she is not. You do not call people by their first name like you and them are the same age. We have to show respect. This is a part of our culture. So
Respect your elders.
that's right. We're going to respect our elders. Yes, Lola.
Is that why we don't call our teachers by their first name?
Yeah, we want to show respect. So one way to show respect to a woman who is older than perhaps your mother or the same age as your mother is you will say Sisi and then their name. So if my name was Fatmata, you would say Sisi Fatmata. If my name is Vickie, you can say Si Fatmata for short or CBC for short. So Sisi is not really a person's name, but it's like you would say Mr. or Miss, right? It is something that you put in front of someone's name who is a woman to show respect. So Ami and her mother Titi took a taxi to meet who? CCBC. What is the name of CCBC's shop? Yes, Lola.
Is it Kabaslat Design?
Can you say that louder?
Kabaslat Design.
Kabaslot Designs. CCBC shop is called Kabaslot Designs. Who knows what Kabaslot is? Do we know anyone here who knows what a Kabaslot is? Or where Kabaslot comes from? I love when nobody knows. I feel very smart. Yes, Lola.
I don't know, but I'm gonna take a guess.
Okay, Lola.
Maybe it's like some kind of fabric that they use to make it.
Kind of. So again, this is back to show how Sierra Leone's culture is connected to so many other places. So remember we talked about the Maroons?
Yeah.
Where did the Maroons come from?
America.
No.
Oh, Jamaica.
Yes, so the Maroons came from Jamaica. But before the Maroons were in Jamaica, they were in a country in West Africa. A lot of the Maroons were taken from the Gold Coast, which is today known as Ghana. So a lot of the slaves who were taken to Jamaica were actually from Ghana. And in Ghana today, in the language of Tree, they have a style that they sew called a kaba and slit. The kaba is the top of the blouse, and the slit is a kind of pocket that they do on the side. So if you look at the actual print dress, usually it's in the exact same style as the kabaslot. The kabaslot is basically our version of the kaba and slit. But the name itself bag. Kaba means dress, and slot means pockets or sack. So that's why usually when you see Creole women dressed in the traditional costume, there's usually a little pockets that they have to keep their, you know, their lily and natin. Their lily and natin, right? So they'll put their everything in their lily and natin. Okay, so Kaba slot actually comes from the Akan language, Akan people in Ghana, which again is a traditional African dress with a pocket, which is exactly how the Creoles wear it. So basically, again, a lot of Sierra Leone's culture or Creole culture is connected to slavery and the enslaved people who originally came from all over Africa. Okay, so that's a little known, more Black history for you inside the reading. Okay, so Ami, we already know that Ami and her mother Titi took a taxi to meet CCBC. CCBC loves dressmaking. Is she in? Is CCBC in?
Yeah.
She is? Where is she?
In the store, sewing.
Yeah.
Like half.
Is she in? Yes. CCBC is in. She is sitting at her sewing machine. Who knows what a sewing machine does?
It sews clothes.
Thank you. What's your name? Amaris. Okay, girl. Love it. A sewing machine is used to sew clothes. This is CCBC. As you can see, CCBC is wearing a print dress. Okay. Of course she is. She makes them.
She makes them and then she puts it on.
Right?
She needs an outfit for an event within seconds. So
Boom, boom. Okay. CCBC keeps her pins in a tin. There are threads, trimmings, and other things. Everything CCBC needs to make prints. So here's the tin in her hand, and in there she keeps her threads, her needles, her pins, and trimmings. Okay? So when we were growing up, this tin, they would buy them for Christmas, and they would come with cookies. And then when we ate the cookies, my grandmother would use them to store her sewing things. And if you forgot that and you saw the tin covered, you think there were cookies there, and you'd open it, you'd be so disappointed. No cookies, just threads. Your heart would just fall to the ground. Like, mommy, why? No cookies. No cookies for you. Okay.
it's like when someone puts the empty milk jug back in the fridge and you're like, I want to have cereal.
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you. These are the problems in our lives.
I did that to my dad on purpose.
Okay, so CCBC is here, and that is Titi, and that is Ami. Kushe BC waves Titi. What did we say Kushe was?
Well done.
Well done. We use it as a greeting, but it really means well done. It's originally from Yoruba, which is a language spoken in Nigeria. The original phrase is Ekushe, well done. Kushe BC waves Titi. Kushe CCBC waves little Ami. Ekabo, you are welcome. CCBC waves back. CCBC, can you fit us in? Asks Ami. Yes, please, says CCBC with a grin. What is a grin again?
Smile.
A smile. Titi wants a pink print for Ami. CCBC reaches for her sewing tin. She needs a couple of pins. Little Ami's print dress will reach down to her shins. She is neither stout nor thin. When can I ring for little Ami's print dress? Asks Titi. Ring in a week for her pink print, says BC, CCBC. The dress is ready because CCBC is a good tailor. She doesn't disappoint, unlike some other tailors that we know. Okay? Woo! We could write a whole other book about tailors disappointed me. Little Ami loves her pink prints. It fits her to a T. She is happy. I should have written, she is very happy. The end. Okay, so we have some words in the back, but I want to share with you the Creole words in the back and their meaning. So in the back, there are 4 Creole words. So it says, in this story, there are Creole language words. Creole is the most spoken language in Sierra Leone. Creole has words from European and African languages. Creole has words from English, French, and Portuguese, as well as Igbo and Yoruba. Below are some Creole words. Ekabo. Ekabo is a greeting that means welcome, which is a Yoruba word in Creole. Kushe or ekushe is a greeting in Yoruba that means well done. So when somebody does something really good at home, you go, ah. Like when mommy comes home with McDonald's, or when she makes akara, you go, mommy, kushe, well done. Sisi, add Sisi in front of an elderly woman's name to show respect. And last but not least, which is not really it's a Creole word, but it's also an English word, print. This is the traditional costume worn by women in Sierra Leone. And in the back, there's a picture of me and my son, who's not here. His name is Olu, but he's the person who inspired me to write children's books, because I was reading him a book one day that was about Matt who sat on a cat, and he said the book was very boring. He said, Mama, this is boring. And so I decided to try to write him a book that would help him learn his vowels, but also be entertaining and colorful and a representation of his culture. So he lives with me in Ghana, and some of our favorite things are hula hooping. Yes. Singing off key, because that's a talent, okay? And we also like to dance. We're always dancing. The end. So thank you so very much for coming. You guys are awesome. This is the end. But before we go, I want to teach you one last thing, okay? So in Sierra Leone, when you're about to tell a story, you have to start it with this. The person who's telling the story says in, and the people who are listening say out, okay? So in. Out. That's, I can't hear you. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Yay! Awesome job. Thank you so much. Out. In. Out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, parents.
Stay seated, guys. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, that's it.
Stay seated. Everybody stay seated.
Oh, stay seated.
Please.
Okay.
Did you enjoy it? Okay, story go, story come.
Il left by you. Yeah, couche.
What should we say to Vickie?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You said couche, una couche. Una couche.
Now, all don't do it.
Now you couche. Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
Una thank you.
Thanks.
And even to Lola, you say cabo.
Cabo,
Thank you
Lola.
where you can.
Thank
We
God.
have a surprise for Vickie.
Oh,
This is New Jersey, and this is the first place she did her book launch. So, we have a cake for her.
Inez is just trying to have me lose my figure. You know, please, Inez, you know?
It's okay when she goes back, you know.
Yes, yes. Another 10K. Aw, that is beautiful. Aw, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. Cake for everybody.
Yeah.
Cake for everybody. What's, I don't know.
So she's going to take a picture
Thank you
with her
so
cake,
much.
And then you're all going to line up to get your book signed. And
Yay. Yay. Yay, cake. Oh, let me make, should we take the cake back there?
No, I mean, just
Okay, sure. Sure.
Just to take your picture.
But can you put the cake?
Put the
Yes.
cake back here.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't get the book from you, can I still get a sign?
Absolutely. What? That's what a book signing is for. Come on. Should I turn the cake around? Okay.
Oh, okay. So we need two more.
It looks small. One each. There you go. Okay. Oh yeah. Inez is doing the most. Oh, and it try to look cute. I never know who's watching, okay? You know, it's that creativity blood. You know, that mix. Okay, are we done? Sure. Okay.
All the kids around you.
Okay.
Take a picture.
Okay.
Everybody around her.
Oh my God. There you go. Oh, got so many books.
That's your old one, right?
Yeah. I'll sign all of them. All right. Say cheese. Actually, no. Wait. Say kusha. Thank you so much. Enough of the pictures, time for cake. Yay, thank you so much. All right, I think I have a book. Can you pass me the books that are in there? Sorry. Okay, if you already, wait, I need Inez to help. Thank you. Thank you. If you already have your book, I will sign it for you. And if you don't already have a book, you can get one and I can sign it for you. Yeah. No line. This is a lot. Okay. So, where's Inez? Okay, so everybody that already got a ticket with Inez gets a free book. Well, I don't know. But like, okay, so do you want to bring your book so I can sign it for you? Okay. Who should I make this book out to? Ernestasia? ERNESTASHIA? Oh, that's close.
Someone finally almost told me.
Okay, guys. Can we have a line over here?
Wait, you have to come here so you can take a picture.
Let's have a line over here. Good. Everybody behind her. Everybody behind her.
Madness. Or, well, the light is gonna come that way. Okay. Oh, and then it can go that way. Woo! Okay, I think I figured it out. Yes. So they can come here, I can sign, and then they can come here and take a picture.
Everybody this way behind her, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This way behind her.
Wait, who's taking pictures? Inez needs to take this picture on her phone.
That's her old book, and then
I just signed it. Okay, do you want me to sign one? I almost spelled her name right, by the way.
Yeah.
She said I was the only person who almost came close.
Right? And you have one that you just got from Miss Vickie, so they please let us know. So you don't get another one, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay. So who am I signing for next? Come on,
Okay,
let me like.
so one little one.
I think.
Did
This is
she get a book
Pauline.
here?
Wait, what's your name? Mimi. Mimi, which book would you like?
Maria too. Did she get a book yet or not? She got one? Not yet?
Which one would you
Which
like?
one do you want?
She said she got it.
Which one does she have?
Where's the book you have?
Okay, so you have both. I already signed them for you. Are you Maria? Marie.
Yes.
Yes, I already signed Marie's book. But we can take a picture. Come around here.
Marie?
Can you hold the book? Thank you, Marie. Okay. I hope I don't lose my phone. Oh, yes. I already signed them for her.
You can go to the line and dance from the line.
Oh, I just got your message. I did not rude. Are you really? Wait, no, come on. What's your name? Pauline. Wait, Pauline, didn't I sign a book for you already?
Gonna be paid for.
Okay. But I already gave it to her, no? Oh, you want me to sign another book for her? Okay, which one? Okay, sure. Which one do you want? This one? Okay. So I shouldn't write her name in this one?
Yes.
Okay, just sign it? Okay. Can you come next to me here on this side? Okay, thank you, Pauline. Okay. Next, please. Simon, I feel like I got a book. You want me to give him another book? Which one? This one? Yes. Okay. Two. To Simon? Can you come over here? I really try my best with this coordination. Thank you. Okay. I feel like... Come.
Take that picture real quick.
Oh, one? Okay. Thank you. I should have put grease on my teeth for all the smiling. Hi!
Alright, so.
Do you know there's an author called Namina Fauna? You need to get that book! Okay. Sure.
Yes, I remember that. It's your turn next week. I'll stay here with you.
She was like, I brought my book from home. Can you still sign it? Thank you. So cute. Love you. So much. Hello. Hi. You were the one who knew all the ethnic groups in Sierra Leone, right? So smart. Your brothers and sisters? Wait, what's your name? There you go. What's your name? Grace, which one? Thank you. How do you spell your name? But you... G-R-A-C. Should I sign this one? Okay, what this one is said? Okay. So I shouldn't... Let me not endorse it, just sign it. Okay. Okay. Can we take a picture together, all three of us? Hi. Cheese. Grace, over there. Oh, I just got lipstick on you, Grace. Sorry. We're good.
Boss.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, this one? Okay. This one too? Okay, you spell it for me? Okay. Oh, you want to write it yourself? Okay. Tell me how to spell it and I'll write it. How about that? Okay, hold on. Let me do it. To Daniel and Ray. That's your name? I know. Soiree. That's a good last name. It's a strong one. That's your book? It's you and Daniel. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, Grace, okay? Yeah. Okay. Who's next? Is it cake time? Yes. Hi, how are you? Which one should I print for Ami? Sure. No worries. No worries.
You're not getting hit with that.
Because you're rich, girl? Is that how you rich? Amen.
Nadia. Daniel and Nadia.
Oh, to Daniel and Nadia?
Yeah.
Oh, one to Daniel or one to... Okay, so I'm going to make this one to Daniel and one to Nadia. Okay. Nadia. Let me put a little heart there for Nadia. Thank you. Sorry. Yes. Which book should I sign for you? Can I sign both? Yeah. Okay. Spell your name for me.
Good idea.
I'm married. It's a really beautiful name.
What?
Wait, let me give you one. Okay. Thank you. This one.
Oh no!
Listen, me and you both. You and me both. I'm not Okay, you want me to make some prices? Is it B-R-Y or I? Y? Yeah, B-R-Y. S-O-N.
Wait, how did you know?
How did I know? I just guessed.
Anybody want to go?
You want me to sign this one too? Oh, okay. Oh, that heart did not come out too well.
Save it for them.
I love your hugs. They're the best. How are you? It's okay to be shy. Zoe, which book should I sign for you? Sure. She is a nice lady. Okay, one for Zara, Zoe.
Go closer to Miss Vickie.
Lost my microphone there.
Boys, can you step back a little bit so you're not in the
Be careful.
Say cheese. Over there, look at mommy.
Okay? Yeah. Everybody. Are you okay?
Right, oh, right. This one. Perfect. Cheese fromage. Good to meet you.
I see her.
Oh, okay, sorry. Which ones? Which ones? This one and this one? Okay. So don't endorse it, just sign it.
Yeah, just sign it.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. How are you?
I'm here. Stand up.
Thank you so much. What's your name? Remoe. Nice to meet you. Hello. 4 all together now. Oh, okay. Hi, how are you?
These two boys go together.
Hi. Come on. Come closer.
Kula.
What's your name?
They didn't get any of the books yet, right?
What's your name?
So you want one each? Yeah. Do you want both of their names on each book or separate?
Kobe and Cody. Is it with a K or a C?
Okay. Because she wants 3 kids' names on each book.
Okay. Should you want to sit on my lap? You good? No.
So this is the one that goes on your lap.
Hi, baby. Hi. Good to meet you. Amaris, you want to talk? Okay, so write Kobe, Cody, Chloe. All with a K, okay. Kobe. Oh, sorry. Kobe. K-O-D-Y. And K-H-L. Oh, thank you.
Okay, boys, go on the other side.
And you want me to do that to this one too? Okay.
You'll be okay.
Where's Cody? Cody, come take this picture. Come. And it's just you like it's you. So you go there inside the picture. Hey, who say you dey go me pikin? Cody, open the picture. Chloe, say cheese. Cheese, Chloe. Yay! You good? Are we saying cheese? Cheese with our eyes? Love it. Thank you so much. Here you go. I'm going to put you down, okay? Can I put you down now? Okay. I'll take Papi Shonan, okay? Thank you. Here, hold your book, though. Hold your book. Hold your book. There you go.
That's the all hot.
Hi. What's your name? Is it M-A-R-I-A-N? Okay. Marianne, like Marianne.
You guys got the book. Go.
Yeah, we are.
So this is good. Should I sign the other one for her as well? Yes.
Mario, go on the other side.
Take a whole one. Let me look over there. Look at mommy and teach. Oh, yes, yes, okay, orange. Oh, wait, let me fold. Thank you so much. What's your name? Bella, good to meet you. No, I didn't see. No, I didn't see. I see the boots. We all did that. Hi, David. How are you? Fantastic. David, that's David, I know the anyone. What you do? Okay, should I sign this one? Do both for her too. One, this one or this one? Which one do you want? Okay. Two. Is it D-A-V-I-D-A? I just guessed. Take a picture with them. Hi, Abraham. How are you? Which book would you like?
I still got it.
Okay, come over here, Abraham.
My rule is over there. And that was her.
Is that good? It's tease. It's tease. Let me. Are you signing? Okay. Sign this one.
Oh.
You gotta.
You have a great smile, David. I love it. Hold both of them. You're covering your face. Thank you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Balu. Such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. Now walk to Halo. Okay, which one should I sign? Okay. No palava, eh? Okay. So what's your name? Christian and Thompson. Is it P-L-M? Christian and Thompson. Okay. Christian. My name is Vickie.
What?
Really? I'm a Vickie.
What does that mean?
Yes, one person here, one person there. Ooh, okay. I love it.
Oh boy. Yes, I do.
Thank you. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Thompson. Thank you.
Wait, no,
So
wait,
good to see you.
wait.
Aww. See you in the summer. No, but I'll be back. Your mom should make sure I come to your class. Mom, make it happen. Let me come and visit this class. Hello. Hi. How are you? What's your name?
Look at that. Look at
Where's my peppermint sauce?
Yes, special.
I wanted a peppermint. Wait a second. I just need
Thank you so much. Okay.
Everybody.
Sorry, one more
I
time.
may announce that I'll give you a free hat set. Give me.
Nadia. Ooh, girl, your hair. We are twins. Look at we are fire. The jello sweet. Nadia didn't do it sweet. My hair is like yours. Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay, which book should I sign for you?
You act like you want to talk.
Okay, bring that one down.
I don't care.
Smile. She's thinking. You're not looking at her though. Look at your face.
You want me to?
Look at mommy.
I go somewhere.
Look at this camera. Over there. Hi, Nadia. Thank you. Look at Auntie. Look at Auntie over there. Say cheese. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come.
Khadija.
Khadija, how are you? Khadija, I don't know my person.
Oh, no.
Can I sign this one for you?
Yes.
Is it Khadija with the H? K-H. K-H, okay. Are you on TikTok? I'm gonna have to follow you.
Hey, Khadija. Right.
Thank you. I'm gonna put my book back. Yes. Thank you. You just said because Ella Copa is gonna make Africa better. How are you? Mohammed. Which one?
Okay.
How do you spell it?
Yo, what's on the table? Come on. Make sure. It's done right here.
Where's your other book? Can you go get it?
And excuse me.
Hi, Isaiah. How are you?
And I did not like how I
I battered you with a book. Which book did I say? There's the evidence. Which one did I say? This one? That is why Isaiah.
Yeah, ma'am. I don't think you. You ready, sir?
Yes.
Good. Welcome.
Cody,
Oh, you said you didn't tell me. Cody.
Which one should I start? So this one's for you. That's for me. What's Cal's? Oh, you found that one. This one's for yeah. Nyawa Sandy. One of my best friends' last name is Sandy. Her name is Mahawa Sandy.
Mohammed.
Cody.
I put the back.
I know.
Good girl.
Where is it? You're not talking about Grace. As we land, guy come.
Xander,
They're here for
Okay, no problem. God bless you.
No, you know what? When I go big and get one book, you not get book.
You're not gonna see it? Oh, that's no confront it. Even for confront.
No, Jovita, where is she?
thank you. Oh, we're so good. This is
Yeah, we can come. Yeah, sometimes that's on.
okay. We have to fix it up better. Yes. Clean. Get your toilet.
I feel guilty.
Oh no, okay.
Does anyone want cake?
All the names.
Kobe.
What's Cody?
Cody, come here.
Cody, so good. Cody and Kobe.
You tried that hard. Yeah, the other guy.
How about I take him out?
Anyone want cake?
There you go. Thank you so much. Cheese.
Anyone want cake?
Okay. Can you hold it?
Yay, cheese. And over here.
You want to get to home. You go take the picture, you save her.
Well, they stop complaining.
Oh, one more.
Stop complaining.
I'm going to Snapchat or
Anyhow, take her. How will they can say take her?
Thank you. All right, let me sign these. Okay, these are the.
you save
So,
her. Exxon,
so
take her
one to
back.
Gigi. Oh, I think it's book money. Okay. Book money. Okay. Like I might go take
So at the same time, I had to do. I save my Exxon.
Okay. One to Gigi.
When I'm saying how this you.
Yeah.
So? No. I can't be out of mode. I can't be out of mode.
Okay, sure.